Eerie music fades in, low whispers, distant wind howling. In the heart of St. Louis, Missouri, a mansion stands with a dark and tragic history. A mansion that holds more than just memories. It holds restless souls. Pause. Welcome to the Lemp Mansion. The Lemp Mansion, once the home of the Lemp family, brews more than just beer. Behind its walls lurks a tragic and horrifying past, filled with scandal, death, and whispers from the other side. The mansion, now a restaurant and inn, has earned its reputation as one of the most haunted locations in the United States, and for good reason. The spirits of the Lemp family and their ill-fated lives still roam its halls, chilling anyone who dares to enter. The haunting stories surrounding the Lemp Mansion are not just folklore but chilling accounts from those who have walked its halls. Today, we uncover the secrets that linger in this old mansion, and the spirits that refuse to leave. To understand the hauntings, we must first look at the tragedy that plagued the Lemp family. In the 1800s, the Lemp Brewery was one of the largest beer producers in America, making the Lemp family incredibly wealthy and powerful. But as success grew, so did their troubles. Sound of a clock ticking, followed by a deep sigh. It all began with the death of William Lemp Sr., the patriarch of the family. In 1904, at the height of his success, William Sr. took his own life, shooting himself in the head in his office. No one truly knows the reason behind his decision, but his death set off a chain of tragic events for his family. Sound of a faint, echoing gunshot. His son, William Lemp Jr., inherited the family business, but the pressure proved too much. In 1922, William Jr. followed in his father's footsteps and ended his life the same way, a gunshot in the head, leaving behind a legacy of grief. Sound of a door creaking open slowly. As the years passed, the family continued to be plagued by misfortune. Charles Lemp, William Jr.'s brother, also met a mysterious end. In 1949, he died from a gunshot wound under strange circumstances. Many believe his death was another suicide, adding another tragic chapter to the Lemp story. Today, the Lemp Mansion stands as a testament to the family's doomed legacy. Visitors and staff who have ventured into its haunted halls have reported disturbing paranormal encounters. Many claim to have seen the ghostly figure of a man, often described as wearing a bowler hat and a dark suit. Some believe this is the restless spirit of William Lemp Sr., still wandering the mansion he once owned. Sound of soft footsteps echoing through empty halls. Others who have stayed at the mansion claim to have experienced a sudden drop in temperature as though an unseen presence is near. In certain rooms, guests report the sensation of being watched, with a heavy, oppressive atmosphere that makes it hard to breathe. Sound of a faint whisper followed by a gust of wind. One room in particular is known for its dark energy, room 3. This is where William Lemp Jr. is believed to have ended his life, and those who have stayed there claim to feel a presence that grows stronger with each passing hour. Some say they've heard the sound of muffled crying, while others have woken up to find their belongings moved or disturbed, as if someone, or something, is trying to make contact. But the spirits of the Lemp family aren't the only ones who haunt this mansion. Over the years, the mansion has accumulated other restless souls, including the spirit of a former maid, who is said to have passed away in the building. She is often seen on the grand staircase, walking silently, her face obscured in shadows. One of the most chilling encounters comes from staff members working late into the night. They report seeing dark, shadowy figures moving across the walls, figures that vanish as quickly as they appear. Some have even reported hearing disembodied voices, whispers that seem to come from nowhere, calling out for help or warning of impending danger. But perhaps the most disturbing phenomenon happens in the basement. The basement, once used as a storage area for the brewery, is now one of the most active paranormal hotspots in the mansion. Guests and staff have reported hearing footsteps echoing in the dark, only to turn around and find no one there. Some claim to have seen figures moving in the shadows, but when they approach, the figures vanish into thin air. Despite the mansion's reputation for paranormal activity, it remains a popular restaurant and inn. Visitors come from all over the world, eager to experience the chilling atmosphere for themselves, but many leave with more than they bargained for. Some visitors have described feeling a sudden, overwhelming sense of dread as they walk through the mansion, particularly near the upstairs hallway where many of the Lemp family's spirits are said to roam. One visitor even claimed to have seen the figure of a woman standing at the end of the hallway, only to turn around and find her gone moments later. The staff, too, have had their own share of unsettling experiences. One bartender reported feeling a cold hand brush against his shoulder, only to turn around and find no one there. Another waitress described feeling a strange tug on her apron while working in the dining area, as if someone was trying to get her attention from behind. The Lemp Mansion's dark history and its reputation for being haunted have led many to believe that the house itself is cursed. Some say the tragic deaths of the Lemp family members weren't just coincidences, but the result of an ancient family curse, one that dooms its members to a life of suffering and death. But is it the curse of the Lemp family that haunts this mansion, or is there something else? Something darker that resides within the walls, waiting for the right moment to make itself known. Sound of a door creaking open slowly, followed by soft footsteps. The Lemp Mansion remains a place where the past is never truly gone. Its haunted halls are a reminder of the tragic legacy of the Lemp family, whose spirits refuse to rest. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, one thing is certain. The Lemp Mansion holds more than just the memories of the past. It holds the restless souls of those who lived and died within its walls. Will you dare to visit the Lemp Mansion? Or will you too become one of the lost souls forever trapped in its dark history? Upbeat outro music begins. If you enjoyed this eerie tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spine-chilling stories. Let us know in the comments if you've ever had a paranormal encounter. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.